What would you do with an extra 5 hours in a week? Do you hit the gym? Do you focus on your side hustle? Or maybe you just need to take a much needed rest or like play with your kids. Well, what if I told you that you could actually buy back your time? Yeah, that's right. By outsourcing everyday tasks like meal prep, grocery shopping, or even walking your dog, you could free up so much more of your time for what really matters. So stick around and I'll show you how to do this exactly step by step. So I know I generally focus on fitness and wellness and like weight loss here on my channel, but it's important to remember that wellness actually includes our mental health, right? And if you're consistently feeling like your to-do list is never ending and it's ruining your life, you're going to get too overwhelmed and too stressed and burn out, and like you're not gonna be able to do anything, let alone effectively lose weight. And I'll be perfectly frank with you. I used to think that I had to do everything myself. I mean, we've all been there, right? That mindset of if I can do it, so should I do it? But let me tell you, that way of thinking was costing me not just my time, but also my progress in other areas like fitness. It wasn't until I embraced outsourcing that I realized I could reclaim hours in my week for things that really moved the needle, like my health, like my business, and honestly, making these videos. So what exactly is outsourcing? You probably know this term relates to the global economy, but while the principle is similar, that's not exactly what we're talking about. This is more about creating extra hours in the day by letting other people handle things that simply just aren't worth your time. So if you're a business owner, your time is extremely valuable. You can't just waste 2 hours of your week doing laundry or 3 hours fixing your car. Instead, you should pay other people to do those things for you. Now, even with the cost, you will still come out ahead if you put those 5 hours towards something that improves your life or your business. Now, I know that lots of people resist outsourcing because we feel guilty, lazy, or they make financial excuses. But the truth is that you're already outsourced more than you realize. Whether it's ordering food, using Uber, or hiring someone to fix your plumbing, outsourcing isn't a luxury. It's a tool that lets you spend more time on what actually matters. And let's be real, time and money are the same thing. In fact, time is even more valuable because you can't make more of it. Now, let's bring it back to what really counts, your health, right? So one of the biggest game changers in my own fitness journey was outsourcing my meal prep. Seriously, trying to prep meals every week was burning through hours I could have spent at the gym, relaxing, or really anything else. Outsourcing that job to a meal prep service, game changer. Not only did I save hours, but I was able to better stay on track with my health and fitness goal because I was eating healthy meals without the stress of planning and cooking every single day or every single week. Now, whether it's even as simple as using a grocery like delivery service or hiring a meal prep company that caters to your nutritional needs, outsourcing this part of your life can help you lose weight, eat better, and feel much more energized. And get this, there are even meal prep services that will pre-measure and cater to your specific macros. It's kind of like having a personal chef at a fraction of the cost. That said, there is a cost. So I don't really recommend investing in a service like this unless you're making more than about 65K Canadian, which is about just a little bit higher than like the average medium income. Now, the steps to start outsourcing. So like, where should you start? It's pretty simple. Focus on the tasks that drain your time that don't need you to do them. So I'm talking about things like grocery shopping, cleaning, laundry, or cooking. Like, start small. Delegate 1 or 2 tasks a week and just see how much more time you will actually have for yourself. And then once you start seeing the potential, you discover all sorts of things that you can outsource. So step number 1 would be to identify low value tasks, or LVT. Write down everything you do in a typical week, or just basically plug in everything on a Google Calendar, right? And then sort out which tasks you like that don't need you to actually physically do them. These are prime candidates for outsourcing. So step number 2 would be to prioritize what actually gives you back the most time. So next you would outsource the tasks that free up the most time. Even small wins like outsourcing grocery shopping can give you back at least a couple of hours a week. Step number 3 would be to test it out for a week. Now, I recommend you try outsourcing 1 task per week, then note how much more time you'll actually have to focus on your workouts or your hobbies or your side hustle or your kids or just relaxing. Once you've bought back your time, make sure that you're just using it wisely. So focus on activities that actually matter, whether it's hitting the gym or finally launching that side hustle or that YouTube channel or just spending more time with your family. It doesn't matter. As long as you start outsourcing more tasks, you'll feel a positive snowball effect, which is more energy, less stress, and more time to focus on you. Just to recap, outsourcing is a powerful way to buy back your time. Whether it's through a meal prep service, grocery delivery, or hiring someone to just simply clean your house, those extra hours will allow you to focus on what truly matters, which is your health, your fitness, and your personal growth, right? So start small, pick one thing this week to outsource, and see how much lighter your schedule actually feels. And hey, if you thought that this video was helpful, and maybe you learned something, you found it entertaining, don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips just like this. And let me know in the comments below what tasks that you're gonna outsource first. I'll see you in the next one.